SentrySafe CHW20201. Don't buy it because it broke while I was filming this. Okay, run away from this product because while I was filming the unboxing video, the lock broke. I can't apparently get the key out. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Clueless Dad with my Clueless daughter. Today's a very special video. I had just filmed an unboxing video for this SentrySafe CHW20201 fireproof and waterproof lockbox, and guess what? It broke while I'm filming. Okay, quick addendum. Right after I stopped filming, I tried to take the key out, and for some reason it's stuck at like 45 degrees between the two positions, and it doesn't seem to want to go either way. I don't want to force it, but if I push in or out, it doesn't work. Luckily, very luckily, I hadn't put anything valuable inside, and it also still opens. It's stuck 45 degrees between the two.
What?
Yeah, it's not working. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about this other than, I guess, stay away. So I shouldn't be surprised, because as I was like going over the info on the box while I was unboxing it, it turns out SentrySafe is owned by Master Lock, I guess. And if you've ever watched like The Lock-Picking Lawyer or that other lock guy, McNally, I think his name is, they just trash Master Lock all the time as big junk. So okay, now what do I do with this? I guess I have to send it back to Amazon with the key stuck in it to get my money back. They did have a label on the inside that said, like, before you return it to the store, try scanning this and contacting us. So I'm gonna just double check the instructions. Maybe I'm getting something wrong and you'll never see this. But yeah, right now it's turned halfway between lock and unlock and it doesn't open. But luckily I can still open it. Yeah, so I can see that. So yeah, you can see it here. I can still scan that.
Hey everyone, quick update from the future. I'm filming this a couple days after Christmas 2024, so like 2 weeks after I filmed the unboxing. It turns out I was able to return it to Amazon, but not without a few speed bumps. So let me just quickly go over it. First of all, it turns out buried deep down in the return policy that safes and lock boxes and things like that are supposed to be non-returnable. So I went to customer service and I was like, hey, I literally just unboxed this thing and it broke. So it's not just I'm dissatisfied with it, it's like it's defective. And the guy was pretty quick and fast and he's like, okay, send it to this at your own expense, send it to this address and we'll reimburse you for that and we'll also refund it. And I thought, okay, that's great. I'm willing to pay up front. And it wasn't even that expensive to ship it back, even though it was so heavy because it's domestic. I'm here in Japan. So it was like $15 sent out 2 days later. And relatively quickly, like within a week, I guess, of getting it, I got an email yesterday. It said, we've accepted your return and refunded your money. And then boom, and I'll put it up here, 7,000 yen, which is basically half, 50% restock fee. And so I'm like, what the hell? Nobody at any point in time mentioned anything about a restock fee. So on one hand, I shouldn't complain because my other alternative was no refunds, which is also bullshit. But a 50% restock fee, I mean, it's not that much. It's $50 out of a $100 item. It still sucks because literally it broke right out of the box. Anyway, I won't rattle on about that too much. So I'm still working on that. I complained. Let's see if they refund it. And of course, I still need to get my $15 for shipping back. We'll see how that goes. So I think moral of the story is don't buy lockboxes on Amazon, probably. I was thinking about it. The reason why I ended up buying it was because I didn't want to have to bring back this heavy item from the nearby store. There's actually one that's like walking distance, but carrying that 25-pound thing would have been a pain in the butt. And it was kind of like too close to drive. It's not worth the trouble for me to go and drive there just to get that thing. Now in comparison to having to carry this thing to the post office to mail it back and rebox and everything else I had to do, it probably was worth it. So anyway, keep that in mind. That said, I ended up buying another lockbox off of Amazon that was like a no-name one, some made in China and sold under lots of store brand ones. And that one I'm actually much, much happier with. So far it hasn't broke. And the whole idea with this is, it's supposed to be like you put your stuff in and you don't worry about it. Apparently not so with the SentrySafe Master Lock. I'm just going to call it Master Lock. So originally I was going to show the whole unboxing after this part about it breaking, but I don't think it's actually worth it because, again, it's a piece of junk and you should stay away from it. So I did film kind of a follow-up part, which I will do here, where I talked about specific things that I didn't like about it and basically why I'm glad that I don't have to live with this thing. So yeah, enjoy that part and stay tuned. I will do a video for the much better lockbox soon. And by soon, I mean like over the New Year's break. Okay, so anyway, happy holidays. You can see it's still the holidays. See you guys next time.
Okay, so I've been struggling with this thing for a number of minutes and I still have no luck. And not only that, but the more I move it around, the more junky I see this whole thing is. So the lock body entirely moves, but it doesn't lock or unlock. This whole thing is plastic and I don't know if there's any metal behind it, but as you can see, there's like a place where the latch goes in, and this is the latch, and it's all plastic. This is garbage, right? So a big screwdriver could definitely pry this whole thing open. I think even just a strong person just grabbing and yanking this. So maybe I don't even need to fix the lock because it's pretty useless. So this one's definitely going back. I don't care about scanning it and fixing the lock because the more I use it, the more junky I see it is. One other thing I didn't mention, they mentioned in the videos that because it's basically got concrete inside, which is the fire protection. There's a lot of dust on the outside, which I noticed, and it actually scratched up my stool. I mostly wiped it off, but actually left scratches. So be careful even just putting this on a bare floor because it will leave scratches even after you wiped it down, which I did. So be careful of that. It also mentions because it's kind of humid inside, if you're in a hot area, you have to open this or a humid area, you have to open this like once a month to let it like dry out so that you don't get, water damage on your documents and your stamps, and everything should be sealed in plastic inside, even though it's inside. So yeah, a lot of caveats and warnings, and basically don't put guns inside here too. So it protects your documents from a fire, but you need to protect your documents from it, and it doesn't protect your documents that well. And even for the fire protection, it says you have to put it basically this orientation, so if you have it sitting up, it's not as protective, I guess. So lots and lots and lots of caveats and conditions. And I found out what these are for, which is actually some sort of document holding tray or something like that. Okay, anyway, that's it. Hopefully that's it. I don't think there's any more to talk about. Okay, so final verdict. Stay away from this one because apparently the lock breaks very easily. And thank goodness I can still get inside.
Dad, I have so many storage.
That's good because I'm going to need to borrow.
I have some here, and 3 here.
That the thought of just having this go with me all the time, up in the overhead bin, as soon as you get off the plane, pull it out, unfold it, and walk off. Literally, that could save you